Okay, we just shot that video. We're about to upload it. We're thinking of the name. And I was telling Greg Reach, one of our great reporters, that a lot of folks think it was staged. And he got really pissed. I didn't even know this. You called the sheriff's department last night.
Yeah, I called the Portage Sheriff Department last night and asked about a Millie Weaver and a Gavin Wintz. They confirmed that they were both arrested yesterday, Friday, and they confirmed that they were arrested on a secret indictment. They confirmed that the charges are burglary, tampering with evidence, domestic violence, and obstruction of justice.
Oh, great. So you're giving me more info than I knew. Keep telling me what happened.
And they also confirmed that they're being both held without bond, and they will see the judge, Judge Doherty, they're going to see Monday at the soonest.
And tell folks the county so they can call and find out for themselves.
Portage County Sheriff Department. It's in Ohio. You can just Google Portage County Sheriff, call up the number on the website. They'll have a number for the prison jail division. Go to them, talk to someone, and ask them, Millie Weaver, Gavin Wintz. You confirm all of this.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry I missed that info, but we'll put this up front and then I'll do my update. But as you can see, folks, this is just absolutely crazy. What do you think, Greg's going on? I can't figure this out.
I can't figure it out either. I'm very curious about it. What the information I got from the sheriff department was the most compelling to me. The fact that there's a secret indictment, that means that the prosecutor of Portage County actually met with the grand jury and showed evidence to have a sealed indictment for her. It's all very crazy. And the fact that it came out the day this documentary came out, I need to learn more about this documentary myself, but a lot of people online, a lot of smart people are saying that there's some interesting stuff in there. So,
Alex Jones here with a exclusive update on Millie Weaver being arrested yesterday morning in Ohio, along with her husband, Gavin Wintz. I've known Millie over 8 years. I've known Gavin about 6. I know both her children. They've been contractors with us for many years. She's a very good Christian lady, very hardworking, and so is Gavin. And the answer is, I don't have a lot of answers right now. They don't know what's going on. They're being held in a jail. They've been told that it is a sealed indictment for burglary and some other things. And I don't blame listeners and viewers in the internet thinking this is fake, because I'm about to go live on Friday, yesterday, and they come in and they say, you want to see this footage? This just went out. And I look at my phone, Millie had been calling me, but by then she wasn't answering. So I barely got on air because 10 minutes before the show, I'm like trying to call Millie, trying to call her husband, Gavin. And then they're showing me the raw 2-minute video of her being arrested. And it's real cops, and it's her house, and it's her kids, and it's her sister, and it's, the people I know. And they're saying, we're not going to tell you what's in the warrant. That's sealed. And, oh, wait, we want your husband, but we want you too. And if it was fake, it'd all be choreographed. It'd all be looking by the numbers. It's a train wreck. So let's just get this out of the way. They didn't stage this for the promotion of Shadowgate. I didn't stage this. And I don't blame people questioning whether things are staged or not, but on Monday, they're going to release the fact that she's been arrested and the fact that she's been indicted, and they may release details of it. But as of now, she's in jail trying to call me. I've been talking to her family that's talked to her. I've been talking to Tori, who's been talking to her, and I'm supposedly going to talk to her tomorrow at like noon to find out more. But she's talked to her friends. She's talked to other filmmakers that I've known for a long time that are great people. And, here's the other big thing. There's a CPS hearing on Monday morning about taking their son and daughter away from them when they're great parents. So this is not promotion for, what's the name of the movie? Shadowgate. Shadowgate, they made a lot of films. I don't even manage what they do. Shadowgate is a free film that she's been telling me for a year she's been making about all the stay-behind networks and government, the propaganda and spying on Trump and Operation Mockingbird stuff. So, again, for me, it's just incredible that people are thinking, when we're the ones that expose fake news, that we would stage her arrest and that wouldn't be real. But I get it. Since when do cops show up and say, we don't know, you're arrested, we're not going to tell you, you'll find out down at the station, and they still haven't told her. So, again, I'm a light touch. And by that, I've known Millie 8 years. She contacted us, wanted to be a person that did reports for us. as a freelancer. We did it. She's done a lot of great reports. Everybody knows that. But she does her own thing. We just sponsor her, and then she plugs Infowars.com and stuff like that. And so people want answers on this, but we don't have answers. They came, they grabbed her and her husband. First, they're like, oh, we're getting your husband. Oh, wait, paperwork, we're getting you too. And then they take her to jail. And here's why people think we staged it. Not just how the cops act weird, but you'll see in the news on Monday, she's indicted, she's in jail, it's real. It's that the film was supposed to come out Wednesday, but they had problems with the encoding. They were going to come on the show, it was all set up, her and this whistleblower and others. It was going to be the whistleblower, it was going to be Tori, and it was going to be Millie. And one of their guests, the guy even came to Austin to be on the show Wednesday, but it never happened because she was having problems getting the file completed and up. It was a free film. They didn't stage their own arrest to promote a free film. She's really in jail, folks. And again, that's what makes this so crazy, is that when do you watch videos where the cops are like, we don't know who we're arresting. It's so unprofessional. It's like everything they do. Everything they come out. It's like COVID. They say it's killed 2.5 million people. It's killed 160,000. They count people that die of gunshot wounds and cancer as COVID-19. They send people with COVID to nursing homes to kill everybody. I mean, the wheels have come off, folks. It's mass craziness. So Millie is in jail with her husband. They don't know what's happened because they haven't been in court yet, and they were never given documents when they got arrested, which you're supposed to, or when they got to jail. That's really the big news, I should say up front, is that she has said to multiple people that I've talked to, she tried to call me, but I've missed her calls, that they won't tell her. And so that's this Kafka-esque, if you've ever read Kafka, he wrote the novel about, the guy's on trial, and the whole trial, they won't tell him what he's on trial for. He's just on trial. And so it's kind of the precursor to 1984. And so I don't know. And so I get why you think it's fake. Because they won't say what she's charged with. They won't say what's in it. She's in a jail. And it's the day her film was going to be released. So I did a demonstration today to reopen the parks. Since we protested last week, they reopened the parks. It was illegal what they were doing. A couple hundred folks showed up. And I mean, half of them said, where's Millie? What's happening? What can you say? I do know some of the backstory and not the specifics of the indictment, but what has happened to them previously a few months ago, and now what they're saying they think it might be connected to. And I'm not going to get their private personal life or their private family things because I don't have all the pieces yet, but I do know about some of the family history of one of the parents and some of the issues. And they, again, the folks that talked to Millie today said that a few months ago, her mother was there and she hadn't visited in a few years. I knew they were estranged from her mother who lives out in California. Her mother, because of COVID, came, and then her mother was there with the phone, according to them, videotaping videos and documents they had. And I don't think she's working for some government agency or group, but I think just seeing this type of stuff, your daughter involved with like real NSA whistleblowers and like real government documents may have freaked her out. And then she went to the police. And they admitted to me that, they grabbed the phone away and they smashed it and they bought her a new one. So, but that doesn't get you a grand jury indictment over some $500 phone. So I'm not attacking her mom, I'm not attacking anybody, but it's just like right when this film's coming out, this was months ago, and then on the very day it's coming out, I mean, she was uploading it as this happened and calling me saying, hey, are you ready for me to come on today? And I've got this whistleblower that's in the film, he's in on us, he's ready to come on. I mean, this was all going down. So I could sit here and talk about this all day long. I have no stake in Shadowgate. There's no money in Shadowgate. We don't do things for money itself. Money funds our operation, but this is not PR to sell DVDs or do stuff. The film's free. It's on YouTube. It's on band.video. It's all covering pretty much documented, well-known stuff anyways. I know that Millie and Gavin came to my DC event in January. and they brought General Flynn's son with them, and they had a lot of big heavy hitters there. And I was like, what are you guys into? Not attacking Flynn, but I was just like, this was like some serious stuff. I was like, these aren't fake spies and people you brought here. Like, what are you involved in? And they were like, well, we're working with Flynn's people, but we're also working with people that have defected from Brennan. And they're telling us all this stuff. And I said, I don't think that's the case. And some of the stuff they told me that Brennan's people said about me and others through ShadowNet was not true. But these people told them this stuff. And I warned them, and I'm not saying they're bad people, they're good people. But I warned them, I said, listen, I don't get involved in this barrel of snakes intelligence stuff. I just open source cover news. That's how I've always been protected, the grace of God. And I said, you're really in with some very serious people. Because I mean, I saw who was there. These people were not, this was not the fake guys acting tough or the fake spy stuff. You know, guys talking to their thing with sunglasses on. This was real spies. And so they're in a lot of trouble, folks. And it's a big psyop. And I think they're going to use her mother as the key to this. So they were waiting till this film was about to come out and to just, I guess, discredit it. And they know that Trump's about to pardon Snowden, which will be a way to then pardon Assange, which is the right thing to do. Trump told Assange to release the information. So we're 79 days out from the election and all hell's breaking loose. So if I didn't give you straight answers, I don't have them. And Millie doesn't have them. She won't know till Monday when she's arraigned, okay? I've got her friend and co-filmmaker coming on the show tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. We'll bring her right up at the start. Again, she's going to talk to her at noon tomorrow. I'm going to try to talk to her at noon tomorrow. I'm going to try to keep my phone by me at all times because just while I've been talking to you, I've gotten 4 calls, not from her, but from, it's a problem. I got to actually put her on a ringer. Never do that. But this is a big deal because they've got grand juries out against other people. They're very close to me, like real close. And we're not in Kansas anymore. And this is very serious. So pray for Millie. Pray for Gavin, who's a good guy. And pray for her children who were really freaked out during the arrest. And pray for her family and for the truth to come out. And realize that the film, if that is why they did this, and it probably is connected to it, I think it's a safe bet to say probably 90%, might not be, but I think it is at YouTube for now. They'll probably ban it, but it's also at band.video. So all hell's breaking loose. I mean, if there's anything else I haven't said. Again, all of you out there that said she didn't get arrested and her husband didn't get arrested, she's facing having her kids taken Monday morning. I've always straight shot you and everything. This is really happening. So when it comes out she's arrested, I want you to apologize. The fact those cops were hurried out there by some Democrat operative, we're told, and they didn't know why they were there. It shows how hurried this was. This was a panic by the left. That's what I know. And so I want apologies by all you trolls when Millie's in a damn jail and so's her husband and CPS is trying to take her kids on Monday. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not going to speculate, but I just know this. It's mental illness. The media lies, mainstream media lies, not us. I went down to the hike and bike trail last Sunday because they threw my wife off of it. They had contact tracers blocking the entrance to the park. I went down there. The police said, yeah, it's illegal what they're doing, threw them off. We let them march out today. It's all over the news. People I knew 20 years ago from TV, I saw on YouTube saying I staged that and that those people were fake. And then they make it some joke like, oh, you deserve to be called a crisis actor. You say everybody's a crisis actor. I'm not saying everybody's a crisis actor. I question Jussie Smollett. I Bubba Wallace, all this stuff, and I've been proven right on that. But it's the media that says everything's a crisis actor, then turns it around and says, I said it, and that's not what I said. Think about Millie Weaver. She's in jail right now for the film she put out, probably. And think about that reality and again, pray for her and ask who's next, because when the deep state gets rid of Trump, if they're able to, Katie, bar the door, folks, it's going to be crazy. All right, I'm done talking. I've done my work today. Go home and see my wife and children. I appreciate you all. Just we'll have more information tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, if we're even still in the air. Thanks.